Let's talk about rolling light versus flow rolling. I'm not a fan of flow rolling because usually when you flow roll the partner, there's not much pressure involved. There's a lot of uh, loose movement. Again, not all the techniques need to be done well to finish and complete the technique. So I'm not a very big fan of flow rolling as it's not very realistic and it involves kind of builds some bad habits. I am a fan of light rolling where sometimes again we might be going light as in 20, 30, 40% intensity, but still putting enough pressure to stop your partner, give them a good reaction. So they need to feel the reaction and the resistance so they can build their attacks upon that. Usually, flow rolling doesn't allow for that as much because, again, you're largely letting your partner do a lot of the techniques without any resistance or pressure. So, again, so right now we're rolling light again. So we're going at maybe about 40% intensity, but we're still putting the pressure on. And if we feel a partner is doing a technique well, we allow it to happen without too much of resistance again. So we're rolling light. I'm taking the top position. I'm still kind of keeping in mind with the positions where I'm on top and Kyle's on bottom. I will fight to keep him from coming up. But again, if he executes the technique well, because I'm not resisting 100%, I'm letting him finish some of the techniques again. So I'm setting up the lapel, pushing Kyle's balance forward, and I have to work to make him fall so I can take the top position. He's recovering his guard, and there's not a lot of loose movement. Again, we're going kind of fairly light, trying to pass his guard, making the grip in the pants. He's doing a good defense, getting up. So it's still not easy to pass his guard, even though he's not going too hard. Again, at this intensity, it's very um, encouraging to try new techniques, different techniques that you don't really use that's part of your game normally. But again, it still has enough resistance where you'll need to it shows you what's real and what kind of techniques might work in specific situations. So again, Kyle is keeping my hips on the ground, kind of keeping making it hard for me to get up, attacking my feet, potentially getting some outside help from his son. When he's attacking the toe hold right now, he's unable to turn in. My main priority is opening his legs and knees so I can escape the situation or the bad position where my legs are tangled. Okay, now he's attacking my foot. I keep my right foot on the mat so there's less pressure and he cannot hurt my ankle from there. But he finishes with the X guard sweep, takes it to the top position. His knee on belly pressure is still pretty good. Again, we're not flow rolling. Usually in a flow roll, it will be hard to you're gonna hard to hold positions. From there, he kept the pressure and his toe hold grip was pretty tight, so I needed to tap from there. Yeah, I wanted to start in the same position. He's technically reaping me right now, but this is illegal because he's not securing my foot. Again, I'm getting reaped. But I trust Kyle's control, so I continue to try to work out of here. Again, he's not attacking my foot, so he wouldn't be instantly disqualified yet. In a situation where reaping is not allowed, trying to attack his ankle doesn't work, so I'm gonna fight to come on top position. Again, we're going very at a light, intense pace, but he's still putting up his frames, his defense. I'm still trying to put pressure to put him down. Again, we're both going pretty light, so again, none of us are really escalating the situation or the intensity as we're exchanging techniques with moderate resistance, keeping the grip on his sleeve so he can't get up with his X guard sweep, undoing my legs. But he tangles my legs again. I attempt to go to a leg drag pass, but I can't pull my heel to my butt. So Kyle's doing a good job extending my leg, keeping it straight, attacking to a 50-50 or potential knee bar situation from here. I defend. He gets my hips on the mat. Okay, so trying to untangle his feet. There you go. I attack the toe hold. He's forced to escape and roll. Again, if Kyle comes up right now, he will get 2 points for the sweep. Since I started on top, I need to keep my position, or else, again, I'll be down 2 points. So here, he's tangling my feet. I'm exchanging the attacks with him, but Kyle's controlling my free leg, trying to do a steam lock variation. Right now, it's very hard for me to get up because, again, my other foot is off the mat. It'll be hard to build my base. He's aggressively attacking my foot. He switches sides. Again, I need to keep in mind since I started on top, I need to keep my position. Kyle comes up. He was on the guard. Now look, from the 50-50 position, he's in a pretty good spot. He is winning against me by 2 points right now because he came on top. Now I need to sweep back. Trying to go for his ankle. He's still in the top position. He reclaims it. He doesn't give up the sweep. Again, rolling light in this kind of situation is very good for sometimes if you're kind of feeling tired or you're overtrained, or especially if you're coming back from an injury. So again, there's still a very realistic sense of pressure and resistance. Not too much, not too little. Again, when there's too little resistance and too much exchange of positions, especially top and bottom, again, I consider that a little bit more flow rolling and not really as realistic. Make a mistake there. My hips are on the mat. He's going for the toe hold. This is a very good situation for him. My leg is free. I attempt the back take. Kyle is very good at this. He has my knee trapped, my left knee, and it's hard for me to finish the back take position. He takes the top position. I get the underhook to flag. Try to defend from there. He attacks the mount position, making it very hard for me to trap his feet back into the half guard. He's holding the position, securing. I'm having a little bit of difficulty recovering. Again, this kind of situation where we're rolling pretty light, again, it kind of lets you explore your game, especially to see what your favorite positions are and how to link attacks from there. So especially if you've been learning new moves or watching YouTube or trying different techniques that in class that we've been working on, these are the kind of situations to try and use your things that you're not comfortable with. The resistance from my partner is minimal, but it's still realistic. Once we start rolling like this a little bit more, it's a little bit more easier to get confidence with expanding your game. Again, if we roll 100% sometimes, like all the time, you would mostly just be working on the techniques you're already comfortable with. Kind of hard to expand into your game from there. So again, rolling like this, rolling light like this with varying intensity is very good, especially for, again, like I said, when you're feeling burnt out, you're injured, or there's a big size difference between you guys. Again, if you were getting ready for a competition, I wouldn't recommend rolling like this 5-6 days a week, 4 weeks out. But then again, you can. It's kind of hard to roll at 100% intensity like every single day. Otherwise, you may be overtraining. So I'll be talking about a little bit more about drilling and other methods of rolling and stuff from there.